Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas. I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia, and we're back here on YouTube. And what the hell? Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas. I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia, and of course we're back with another awesome episode of Assemble the Troops. And of course today we're going to talk about some more rad action figures. These dudes actually rocked up at Christmas time here at Rob Vegas HQ. And 1984. We're going to very quickly talk about the bad guys from the A-Team toy lineup. Now, these are some cool figures. We're just quickly going to have a look at them and, dig them because they're pretty rad. There are 4 of them that came in the set, and we will try not to knock them around too much, of course. And yeah, dig it. These dudes were made by the guys at the toy company Galoob, and of course they came packaged like with this awesome action sort of set that included the 4 A-Team guys. But these dudes, I would be hard pressed to say that they actually appeared on the TV show or anything like that. We did watch it all the time, but you know what, far out. That was a while back. But anyway, there's 4 of these guys that came in the set, and of course they've got some very interesting names, or code names, nicknames, whatnot. So we'll have a chat about that. From the top, like I said, there's 4 of them, and we've got the leader of the group, which is this guy in the blue t-shirt. His name was Python. We've got this guy, and his name is Rattler. We've got this guy, his name is Viper. And we've got this guy, his name is Cobra. So those are a hell of a lot of interesting, code names or nicknames for these dudes, given perhaps those, let's call them associations with another particular toy brand that we've discussed 1 or 2 times here at Assemble the Troops. But yeah, what rad figures. Now, they don't have the normal articulation that we would say associate with G.I. Joe and all the knee joins and bends and everything like that, but that doesn't mean these guys aren't a heap of fun. They're the sort of standard, like, Star Wars type figures with, leg bends at the hips. We got swivel arms, and of course they can turn their head, round a bit if they have to catch the A-Team out, if they're getting some guff from Mr. T and all that. So yeah, what a bunch of cool little figures, and absolutely rapt to have been able to round them all up after many years of them, or many years of them sitting in a box somewhere. Now, I particularly want to highlight a couple of these, or actually one specifically. Let's focus on our friend Cobra, who of course is here, and you can see he is just rocking a pretty cool look, and I'm sure the A-Team would be checking their 6 every day of the week for this dude. because he kind of would fit in really well with some figures that we highlighted many times a while back here on the show, which are, of course, our good friends, the Fishing Trip G.I. Joe team from 1993. You know the drill if you remember them. And old mate Cobra just looks like he was built to join in the fishing trip fun with these guys. So what an absolute legend. 110% respect. And yeah, like I said, these A-Team guys are really, really cool figures if you can track them down. I've seen them out in the wild at a few toy fairs and shows and things, and I was like, oh, far out, I should throw down some cash on that and pick them up. But then I'm like, but I've got them at home, like in storage tubs, so, you know, it took a few hours to find them all and dig them up and get the band back together, as it were. But there you go, we've got some A-Team action every day of the week here in Melbourne, Australia. So that's rad. Did you guys have these figures back in the day and have any fun memories of messing around with them and the, you know, Hannibal and Face and Murdock and watching the show and all that? It was always a good time. Yeah, shout it out loud in the comments below, and of course I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. And yeah, it won't be too long of a delay as it has been lately. You can probably tell I've been doing some spring cleaning and stuff like that, even though it's technically autumn. But you know, you just gotta roll with it or get rolled over. Anyway, let's, as they say, end on a song. Speaking of this song, of course the A-Team theme music is quite iconic, you could say. Did you know it was written and produced by a guy called Mike Post? Now that name might not ring a bell, but Mike Post also composed like pretty much every TV theme music back in the 80s, and of course into the 90s and into today, such as the Law and Order theme. You know, if you don't know that one, and also Mike Post was the producer on a album by Van Halen back in 1998 called Van Halen 3, which featured the guys from Van Halen, of course, and singer Gary Cherone, who was previously in the band Extreme, and he's back in the band Extreme these days. Gary Cherone, that is, not Mike Post. I'm sure Mike Post is still cranking out TV themes at, you know, Mike Post headquarters, so good on him. But yeah, the A-Team, awesome. Alright, catch you in the next video. Cheers, everyone.